So hello and welcome, group number 3. So group number 3, just to kind of give you a little bit of background, if you did choose this group, what I was called to do this week versus other weeks and before in my previous crown chakra video when I mentioned about spirit guide pick a cards, I was called to a deck that I had picked up in a store called affirmators. So, or affirminators, whatever. So I was called to do that for this week's reading because I was sensing that there was a lot of negativity shifts occurring in the universe, in our world. And I kind of wanted to do a more positive reading or positive affirmation reading, or kind of give you guys a better sense of where you would be looking positively. What are things that you need positive affirmations about? So I decided to do this reading. Group number 3, if you did come to this reading, what I want you to do is for this reading, we are going to be using the Mystical Crystal Orb, which is not affiliated with this channel at all. I just literally picked this up because I have seen this in other channels and I just love this. So if you guys are looking for a question that you're bringing to this reading and you need more positivity, keep that question in your mind, because after the reading, group number 3, we are going to use this to give you the positive affirmation answer that you need. Now, group number 3, I was sensing during this reading that you guys are looking for love in all the right places, or trying to. The thing is, there was 4 cards that did come out for the Magical Spell card Oracle, so I did use all 4 of those. We are going to jump into the reading to kind of see what is going on. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot about love life, a lot about partnerships, if you guys are single, if you're married, things like that, have a spouse. So let's jump into it. Okay, so we have grace, the 3 graces. So grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. So this means a lot to me for the positivity of group number 3. Here's what I'm going to say about this group number 3. You guys have really been dealing with a lot of negative energy that is kind of dragging you through the mud, that is dragging you through hardships. Excuse me. I'm just getting so caught up in spirit because I literally can feel that spirit is telling me that there is a lover or a spouse. Spirit's been just like on the rampage today, where they're just like slapping it down, letting me know that this is a confirmation. Spirit is letting me know that you really have been dragged through the mud, through the hardship, through difficulties and negativity with a person who you feel the closest to, or with a relationship that just was never meant to be, group number 3. And there is so much about you that you can't understand why. You can't understand why this did not kind of go through. You want to know if they're still thinking about you, if there's something that you feel that you did wrong in this situation. And the thing is that you are forced to have a lot of grace under fire, a lot of grace under pressure, because the thing is, this really took a toll on you. This whole situation with this relationship really took a toll on you. And the thing is you are looking for a positive, fresh new start. This could either be a friendship, someone who you were with for a short romantic fling. This could be a romantic partner, spouse, anybody whom you were with, who at this point, because so many things have transpired in the nature of this relationship, you are not understanding why things went down the way that they did, or why things were transpiring the way that they did. And you are having a lot of grace right now to kind of realize that you need to move forward, but positively. You are not really sure how to go about doing that because there still is a lot of negative aura energy surrounding this relationship or this person. Yes, because you guys are looking for peace. You guys are looking for that inner peace. So Bridget, goddess, in your sacred name, a light within me pieces flame. You guys are really, okay, so that's my little prosperity kitty. We're just gonna like rub them down for goodness. So you guys are really, really in trying to find inner peace, trying to find peace in every sense of the word. Now, I will say this, Spirit did confirm that. I will say that you guys also too may be going through a lot of hardships with separation. So two things are happening. This could be the separation of a loved one, meaning a spouse where you're in separation, a separation with a person who you were a very close friend with, a separation where you felt like this person was going to be for you. At the end of the day, you thought that this was going to be the correct path for you, group number 3, and the problem is that it was not. And now, because things have happened, so like instead of having group number 2 where it was about jealousy and envy, you guys are really feeling an emotional battle that has been going on within you, but also you're feeling the emotional battle scars of what that has done to you. And the thing is you are not sparkling, you are not shining, you are trying to survive a very, very tough, negative, dark night of the soul. You are trying to go past that and find some positivity, some light at the end of the tunnel, and it's just becoming harder for you. What I'm seeing like almost like a meditative state, that you guys have gone into a meditative state, because at this point, group number 3, you are just not sure at all what course of action to take or how to fix the problem. You're not sure of the solutions. There's too much negativity going on, and it's really crippling you. Trust, yes. Trust was in the first one also too, but in a different sense. I am safe, I am secure in love, I trust, my faith endures. You guys, I'm sensing if this was a relationship, one of two things. If you guys were single and dating someone for a period of time, there was some deception there. There was something going on where the person was not completely honest with you. They had maybe had an affair on you, saw a different relationship. I'm seeing a wedding ring. They could have lied about being married. They could have, not given trust within yourself. You could have basically not trusted your own intuition. So there's a lot of things that go along with this card. It's something that is currently happening in your circumstances that is basically, you feel like because this happened, group number 3, that you can no longer trust your intuition. Things have come out so convoluted for you, both psychically, intuitively, mentally, emotionally, that you are having a hard time trusting your perceptions, trusting what is going on, trusting what you are feeling, because this person did you so dirty, because this person did you so wrong, that now you're starting to think, am I really, really in the right state of mind? Well, we're going to get down to the bottom of it, because this is a positive affirmation, positive manifestation. Pick a card. So hopefully we can kind of get to the bottom, is how can you move forward through this? So there is a harvest. I'm really thinking that this is basically the fall time when this is all going to come into a culmination. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees of in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. So there is your answer basically from Spirit. Spirit popped this card out because they wanted you to know that through all of this hardship, you will receive and reap what you sow. So group number 3, if you have sowed light, heart, love, abundance to a person who has not done you right, to a person where things did not go the way that you had planned, either way, Spirit is putting you on this path for a purpose, and either way, you will reap what you sow. If it's positive, it will be positive. If you are learning a different life lesson, if you are learning that not everything that glitters is gold, then this is something where you will come into harvest. You will come into reaping. You will feel whole again by the fall time, but also you will start to realize what your true path is, that you have to first trust and love yourself before you can trust and love another individual. I swear, if the moon does not come out in here, because you all, group number 3, were deceived by some very negative energy, energy. You were manipulated, you were deceived, things did not come through correctly with this other person, with this romantic endeavor. Things just didn't happen correctly, and now you're being made to be in this negative energy and hopefully get out of it eventually. The Tower. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? The Tower. Okay, so this poor squirrel, you kind of could feel for him. So the Tower, we're talking about that breaking down, that literal lightning strike. See, Spirit had to do this to you, group number 3. I know you guys are asking yourself, what the hell am I doing on this path? Why did Spirit, you guys are that poor little squirrel being like, why is this happening to me? Where's my house going? The thing is that Spirit did this because you have to break it down. Whatever is going on negatively, be it with emotions, feelings, sexual interests, your chakras are not aligned properly because of the fact that you were in a relationship, be it with a friend, spouse that you were with, if you were single and you were looking for love in all the wrong places, Spirit is breaking you down. They are literally telling you, nope, not today, squirrel. You're not going to be living here no more, because we are breaking it down for you to set you on a different path, to move you forward, to trust yourself, and to have inner peace. There was a lot of misinterpretation you were getting, group number 3. A lot of misinformed choices on your part. This person was just weaving a web for you, deceiving you. And the thing is, that negative energy really, really stuck within your soul. Like, you could not get that out of you for such a long time. So you're looking for a positive affirmation. That's why the Tower is coming down. Yes, that Knight of Wands. You guys really, really had that passion. This reminds me a little bit more, unlike the King of Wands, this reminds me of Sagittarius energy. So if you guys have sun, moon, or risings with Sagittarius energy, you guys were at a point kind of just living what you could, doing what you could. There was nothing else that was going to help you. There was nothing else that you felt you could do other than just kind of be and let the hardship be and let your spirit kind of shine through. I'm going to say this because this reading is PG. I'm letting you all know, group number 3, that there was a strong sexual attraction to this person, whomever this person was that you felt some type of romantic connection with. That person really kind of lit the flame inside of you to kind of move forward. The good news about the Tower is you're not going to lose your sensual energy. You're not going to lose your creative spark. You are just kind of on the path, on the quest to kind of obtain that. That's why you're having this grace, because even though you were dragged through the mud, even though you were in a terrible situation, you literally still have that energy inside of you, still have that freedom seeker inside of you that really can help you to give you grace moving forward and in the future. So just kind of realize that too. So the Queen of Winter, we have the Leopard. So experience, self-sufficient, brilliant, and funny. All your life experiences have prepared you for this moment of truth. Keep in mind of truth. It's time to declutter your home, clear away situations that aren't, yes, Spirit, speak to us, aren't working for you anymore. Say it to yourself. Clear away situations that aren't working for you anymore, and disengage from people who create more drama than happiness. Yes, group number 3. Those people who dragged you through the mud, this relationship that isn't working, the pain that you were enduring. This needs to end. This needs to be broken down. Disengage from the drama. Disengage from the terrible talk. Disengage from the pain. And this will manifestation. Yes, yes, yes. If this is a bonus card, so with the affirmators, if you get the main bonus cards, it is stating that Spirit is really working with you to manifest. This is about positive energy, not negative. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand. Okay, think about the Knight of Wands, and you can conjure up anything. Group number 3, it is very important to remember that you have more control and more power than you know. You have more control and more power than you know. This person who dragged you through the mud, this person who said that you weren't good enough, this person who lied, deceived you, manipulated you, you don't need them. You don't need them. You have the power. This person does not have the power. You have the power. Why? Because you are manifesting this to you. You are telling Spirit, this is what I want. Universe, this is what I want. And you can manifest it to you. You're not manifesting the right things, group number 3. See, Spirit's moving over there. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams and come true? Or is it just that in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen? Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting, but don't use that word if you don't want to. So basically, this is stating that whatever's gone on with you, group number 3, that you have got to stop feeling sorry for yourself and you have got to start manifesting. If you are attracting and looking for love in all the right ways, as I said at the beginning of this reading, then you will manifest greatness. You will manifest a spiritual love more so than your heart can hope for. But group number 3, I have a sneaking suspicion that you are surrounding yourself by people who you are manifesting, because group number 3, stop lying to yourself. You feel like you are not enough, and that is not true. Why? Because you probably have a little bit more power than the other 3 groups, because you have that bonus card, that manifestation. You have the power to wish what you want into reality. And the thing is that can be very powerful, group number 3. And if you spend a lot of time with negative people, if you're single, you should start writing out a list of who you think you would like in your life, the people you want to surround yourself with. You know, if these relationships are helping you, great. If they're not helping you, then okay, it's time to move on. It's time to have that tower moment. It's time to break it down, literally, group number 3. And you guys realize that you have the power to manifest. Yes, everyone's a teacher. This will bring you inner peace. We got the mouse. This will bring you inner peace. Mice are very wise, very collective. Everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons, I sometimes call a-holes. It's okay. You can. They've chosen a tough job, but someone's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the a-holes. Thank you, a-holes, for playing your part in making me a better person, you guys. Out of all of the cards in this reading, this is the most important, group number 3. When you start to lose sight of your grace, of your inner peace, because there are people who have done you dirty, you have got to think of everyone's a teacher. You are being surrounded by these people, even though it's hurting you, because you are learning to trust yourself. If you feel like something is rotten in the state of Denmark, it's time for you to get out of that situation. It's time for you to be more honest with yourself and to realize that these people are in your life for a reason, so that you can manifest the right ones, so you can realize that everyone is a teacher and have that grace to move on from not so great relationships that are causing you pain, but to take those lessons and to trust yourself to do it again. Yes, Knight of Pentacles. This is where it's at. You guys have that power of manifestation. You guys are on a journey, both sensually and physically manifesting. You guys have the power to manifest your dreams. It will bring peace to you. The problem is that you have got to start thinking that everyone is a teacher, and be kind of in a mature sense thinking that even though this relationship or, friendship didn't work out, I still have a chance to move forward and to manifest my dreams, to continue forward. Other people will see that you are having the strength to manifest a career, manifest the job you want, manifest the life you want, because you're taking that time. You are not hating on people. Group number 3, you are not throwing shade against people. You are trying to manifest a better life for yourself. You're trying to move forward in a different light and have inner peace. You are not trying to throw shade, hurt people, change the situation. You just needed to get away from the negative energy that was surrounding you. Page of Pentacles, this is another good thing because you're on a new beginning. A new message of manifestation is coming to you, group number 3. In the fall time, I have a strong sense that you guys will get a message of manifestation, a message that you have put out to the universe that is going to come back to you because you're going to reap what you're sowing. If you are out there putting the good energy, putting the positive vibes out there, that's going to come back to you because you realize that even the negative people are teachers for you to get through, are teachers who will give you a different sense of what is happening. And that new message is going to be from the seeds that you are literally sowing, group number 3, and it's going to give you power. It's going to give you greatness. 9 of Winter, the Sea Lion, your worries and fears aren't real. Yes, you guys, just because this person dragged you through the mud does not mean that what they said about you is true, that what they did to you is true, because it's not right. They tried to drag you down and they shouldn't have. They're fueled by focusing on the negative. Yeah, come on, group number 3, say it with me. We all know you're doing it. You're focusing on the negative, which gives power to that which you're afraid of. Stop worrying, let go of fear. Okay, be like this guy, be like, listen, I'm just going to plant some goodness, plant some goodness, plant some goodness. Stop worrying, let go of fear, and everything will be okay. You guys are living in it. You know, you're all, this is you, group number 3, okay? This spirit's showing me. You guys are all like, oh, I'm peaceful, okay? I'm not going to throw shade against this person. I'm not going to do this because I am better than this. You're saying this to yourself, group number 3, but in reality, on the inside, you are burning. Look at spirits like, yes, Desiree, tell these people, you are burning down their houses. You are literally stringing them up. You are thinking of terrible ways to get back at this person. You are feeling the pain. You are feeling the anger. You're frustrated. Group number 3, you are having fears because you feel that you are not worthy. This person did it to you. They did it to you in the wrong way. You're not internally feeling positivity. You are feeling negative, and that is going to change because once you realize that everyone's a teacher, you're going to stop feeling like you're on the island by yourself. You're going to stop feeling that. You're going to start sowing positivity. Let that person go. Let that person do what they're going to do. You know, let that person lead a different karmic life, and you stay true to who you are. And don't, it's not worth it. Don't burn down their house. Don't string them up. Don't, throw shade at the person. Be that graceful person that you are and let that go, because universe has a funny way of having people reap what they sow. What you put out into the universe, thank you, universe. What you put out into the universe is what you get back. Okay? It is what you get back at the end of the day. Yeah, positive thinking. Okay, come on. The negative thinking has got to go, group number 3. You guys need positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. Yes, don't want to be burning people's houses down. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want to. And if you want to give, that's up to you. And I take a lawnmower, take that lawnmower, group number 3, to that jealousy and resentment patch. You guys have got to mow that over. It's really, really holding you back, group number 3, from realizing and manifesting the good, because you guys are jealous, you're resenting, you're plotting destruction over here, group number 3. Everybody's seeing you as this graceful, put together person. Wow, this doesn't bother him or her, but in reality, you're like, oh, I'm going to get you and I'm going to get you good. No, universe does not want that. The jealousy and resentment patch, mow it over in your mind. Don't mow the person over, mow it over in your mind. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. You guys are very mental. You guys really do have that mental capacity and that power. So when you're thinking of this person who did you dirty, just remember, you can mow over the jealousy and resentment. You could clean it up, put a little nice garden there in your mind, and you're good to go. Don't be mowing the person over or be thinking bad thoughts, because universe wants you to learn what they want you to learn, you know. We have the Eight of Winners, so the bunting. It's so easy to convince yourself that you're... Spirit, thank you for speaking to us, because Spirit's telling you, group number 3, come on. It's so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. Okay, come on. You know you're doing it. Trust that God will lift you to new heights and give you greater self-confidence if you affirm your freedom. Bottom line with this group number 3 is a lot of times with trust, we have an issue with trusting ourselves, but we have an odd way of caging ourselves because someone tells us something about ourselves. You know those people, the salty people. They come in, they try to show you things about your life, what you're doing, what you're not doing. You're this, you're that. You know the negative talk. We put ourselves in this cage, we lock the key, and we're like, I am stuck here. Come and save me, knight in shining armor. I don't know why I'm in this cage. Stop doing that. The only person who has the ability to free themselves is yourself. So if you're stuck in that cage and you're like, man, I'm really doing this to myself, group number 3, open that cage, fly free, sparkle, do what you need to do, because at the end of the day, you guys have the power of manifesting. You have the power to manifest your reality. Get out of that cage. Get rid of those terrible people who want to talk smack about you, who want to say bad things about you, who want to just tell everybody how bad you are, because you know what? It's not the truth. You're decent people. You're passionate people. You're sowing good seeds. Don't let all these people get all this in on you. It's not right. Spring of Winter, the magpie. So caution will help you avoid the loss of valuables, okay? Now the loss of yourself, including non-material resources such as time and peace of mind, okay? Peace of mind. Be aware of the results of your actions as well as what others might be doing behind your back. You guys, this is what I'm talking about. Don't cage yourself. If people are throwing shade, if people are manipulating behind your back, you gather them resources, gather your strength. Don't give into it. The true people who know you, the true people who love you, the true people who are like, hey, listen, you're single, I want to get on your story. They know the truth about you. They ain't going to be listening to all these lies that other people are telling. They're not going to be listening to, oh, did you hear that so-and-so is like, they're not interested. They're not interested in that. They're interested in you, group number 3. These are good people. The people that you want to manifest. You are powerful. They aren't going to listen to the shade. That's not what they're there for. So gather up your resources, trust in yourself. Yes. The see, listen, all this that you were sowing, group number 3, the 10 of Pentacles, look at that. Look at that, all going to manifest. Give yourself time, because you know what? As you're collecting all these treasures, all this goodness, planting the seeds, everybody else is going to be throwing shade. You're going to be throwing sunshine, because you're going to end up with a happy family, giving to people, you know, just letting people be free, be themselves. Because group number 3, you guys are good people, and bad people cannot keep good people down. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Yes. Okay, yes. So the 5 of, you're going to be free over there. You are going to be free. Stop listening to people. Stop, group number 3. The only person who can free and trust in you is you. Don't let all these people, this is where you want to be. This is where you want to be. You want to be free. Don't let other people deceive you. Don't let other people run away with your treasures. Don't allow that. Don't allow people to say all this kind of, crap about you. Don't allow people to be like, taking away your positive mind frame and your positive energy. Don't allow that, because you know what? You have this gift. People are going to want to try and take and show you, but you're this person. You're like, crows, I'm leaving it alone. I'm not listening to you. Yes, you have the power. You have the power. Group number 3, clarity. Stopping to listen to my inner self. Okay, listen to your inner self. Don't be listening to this crow. Don't be listening. Okay, I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter, which I have a feeling group number 3 is happening. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into chuck this into the garbage or compost heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. This is perfect because you know what, you guys, you have the ability to manifest the goodness, manifest a spouse or a partner who appreciates you, manifest goodness within yourself, having children, having a family, having love. You know, you just can't listen to all of the outside, all those shade throwers, I call them. They're just throwing shade while you're busy gardening, okay? You're the gardener, group number 3, not the shade thrower, okay? You ain't putting deadly nightshade in people's patches. You're putting goodness. You're putting the flower. Just kind of think of that to yourself when someone's throwing shade. Be like, okay, goodbye, shade thrower. I'm going to be throwing in some seeds of some pretty flowers and giving that to people. Because in the end of the day, Spirit's going to show you the correct path regardless. Thank you, Spirit. They're going to show you the correct path regardless. The white tiger, a wonderful new opportunity presents itself because you manifested it. It may have come as a surprise, but you'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility, because you guys, once you see that clarity, once you see that peace, group number 3, you are going to have new opportunities. What you've reaped is what you're going to sow. Okay, so when you're in that garden, I'm just getting so passionate, group number 3, because I'm just so tired of people throwing you through the mud. I feel for you. Like, they're just trying to be so down on you, and it's not who you are as a person. It's not who you are as a person, and that's what's so sad, because you guys really are great people, and you have that inner grace and that inner strength that people look for. And the thing is if you get that mental clarity and you start planting the seeds of love and devotion and happiness, those type of people will surround you eventually, and that new opportunity will come. You know, even if you're going through a divorce, even if you're going through difficult times, you know, that will incur. You will teach your children, if you are in that situation and have children, you will teach others how to kind of manifest things in a better light instead of just the negativity, which is so powerful, group number 3. The silent skill. Group number 3, you know Spirit's speaking to you, because I just said that about you guys having that silent skill within you, that manifestation skill. You guys are the ones who show the grace on the outside, but you're silent but deadly. You got to be careful, because you are not to be messed with. Say that right now, group number 3, positively. You are not to be screwed with in any type of way. I challenge you to unpack your mind in meditation's grace. Okay, see, and I was realizing the meditative person. The soul can unwind. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. You guys are the manifestors. You guys are the meditators. You guys are silent but deadly. You are not to be screwed with in any type of way. So stop acting like you can be walked over. It's not going to happen. You are in a positive mindset, and you are giving goodness to people, group number 3. So the question that you had in your mind, whatever it was, if it was to get rid of those shade throwers, get rid of them. I'm just going to tell you that. You don't need this to affirm that. But if you are thinking of a different question of what you should do, this should be your answer. Look at that. Yes, glitter on the positive vibe. You guys literally need the positive manifestation more than any of the groups. Positive vibe. You guys need to start planning the positive vibe. See it there. Let the sparkle shine over you. You guys need to get a positive vibe mindset, and you will manifest greatness. Group number 3, I hope that this reading really did help you. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below If you want to keep spreading the positivity, comment. And you can also find me on Instagram at AstroTeacher1590, and I hope to see you soon.